Hi guys, so it was my plan to do a video before I gave birth and then after and just going forward. I've been so busy giving birth and looking after the baby that I just haven't had time to just sit down and do a video, but I thought I'd make some time right now whilst little Ruby naps. So this is a video that I'd had planned to come out for the weekend that I went into labour and gave birth, so I never actually got round to filming it and putting it out there. This video is going to be 7 tips for first time mums who are waiting for their overdue baby. Now, to give you a little bit of background, my little girl was exactly a week overdue. Her expected due date was the 15th of October. And the 15th of October came and went and she still wasn't here. So we had that week where we were just sort of in limbo, didn't know when it was going to happen. So in that week, that's when I made this list of 7 things that I would recommend for anybody who's waiting for the baby to happen. So these are just 7 tips that I came up with. They're not like just my own. Some of them are recommendations, but just things that I found helped in that time that we were waiting, because it's pretty easy to just wait around and just think, when's the baby gonna be here? But yeah, I think that was more frustrating to do than just keeping yourself busy and stuff. First one is to have a sweep. So having a sweep, this entails going to see your midwife, and she will basically sweep your insides to start labour. Apparently the motion that she does releases some sort of hormone that then kickstarts the labour stuff. So I had a sweep actually the day after my due date, which wasn't successful, so that was a bit annoying. But then I did go in 3 days later and it worked. The next day I was in labour, so a sweep definitely can help bring things on. The sweep itself, I googled what actually happens in a sweep and things like that. I couldn't really find any information really telling you exactly what it was, but without going into too much detail, it's basically the midwife puts her fingers just up you to get to your cervix, 2 fingers, and then she literally sweeps like this. And online most people said it was just uncomfortable. I would say it hurt like mad, but maybe it's just me being a wimp, but I hated it. I hated having the sweep. I just thought it was awful. So yeah, that's the sweep, but the sweep did work, and literally a day later I was in labour. So I think the sweep is a good thing to have if you're overdue. The next thing I would say is to definitely keep yourself busy. If you're just sitting around at home, it's going to get really frustrating whilst you're just waiting around and thinking, what's going on? Obviously you have no idea when the baby's going to come, so it's definitely good to keep yourself busy. What I did was just go out shopping, because lots of people had said you should walk. So I thought walking, I might as well do it whilst I just go around a shopping centre or something. So that's what I did, and it was quite fun. It was good. I think the walking really helped my stomach to drop a little bit. So that was pretty cool. So I definitely say stay out of the house. Don't just sit around at home waiting. Tip number 3, walking. So this kind of went in with my keeping busy, because my keeping busy, I went out shopping. So I was able to do some walking and shopping at the same time, which was good for me. But if you're not someone who's active already, definitely walking. This is something that I was recommended by lots of friends and family. They said, keep yourself fit and walk around and things like that. Helps to get the baby to drop and, become engaged and stuff. So I did walking, and that was cool. Not too much walking. I mean, you just go with whatever you feel your body's, fine with and what your body can deal with. Tip number 4 is eating and drinking foods that are said to bring on labour. People recommended lots of different things to me that I should eat or drink to help bring on labour. They included having a hot curry, eating pineapple, drinking raspberry tea leaf, that sort of thing. I don't actually know if any of those things contributed, but hey ho, they taste fine and nice, so it's not gonna harm. It's worth a try. I don't know if it's a myth or not, but I'd actually ordered some raspberry tea leaf and it came after. It arrived when I was in labour, but when I was in the hospital, so I never actually tried it, so that definitely didn't contribute to my labour starting. But I did have pineapple, which was good, and I did have curry as well, so who knows. But hey ho, even if it doesn't help, they taste nice, so why not? Tip number 5, I would say just enjoy and savour the last days that you have with your other half before the baby arrives. So me and my husband, we did lots of just things together. We had lots of, we spend all the time together anyway, but we were more intentional and went out on fun days out, bowling, crazy golf. We did lots of different activities. And things that, you know, we're never gonna do as just the two of us once the baby had arrived. So, you know, we just went along and just enjoyed each other and just enjoyed the final times together. So that was really, really good. So yeah, I'd say definitely just savor the time that you have left with your other half before the baby arrives. And just enjoy it. Tip number 6, I would say rest. So even though I was like out and about doing lots of different things, I had a bit of lower back pain because of how the baby was positioned in me. So I would definitely say just rest as much as you can. Lots of people were like, oh, you should get as much sleep as you can as well, because when the baby arrives, if only you could bank sleep, but you can't. So, you can sleep, but I just rested in that. Took it easy sometimes. I had lots and lots of baths, which were really nice and soothing and just calm. So I definitely just rest as much as you can as well. So don't overdo it because you don't want to hurt yourself. Lastly, tip number 7, I would just say be patient. Ultimately, you're going to have some sort of patience because the baby's just going to come when they're ready, you know. So you just have to be patient with it. Enjoy the last days or weeks of having a bump and just be patient, you know. Eventually the baby's going to come out. So those are my 7 tips. I hope that you enjoyed them and I hope that they can help somebody waiting for their overdue baby. My next video is going to be probably just showing snippets of the time when I went into labour and then when I gave birth, that sort of thing. Or I might just do a sit down like this and then just talk about it and then just put inserts of, you know, things that happened at the time. So I will be uploading that next week or shortly after this video. I hope this video helps somebody and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I am planning on being a bit more consistent with uploading stuff as I continue to record my journey into motherhood. So yeah, thanks for watching and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already.